CIO, and we're calling all of our fellow union members and retirees around the state.
Sometimes they hear it on the other end of the call.
Can I ask you how you're planning to vote in the upcoming presidential election?
Or in rural Portsmouth, Obama supporter Jean Carlson says it might come up after church or in conversations over lunch.
I think it's an undercurrent. I think it's sad, but I think it's still an undercurrent here.
An undercurrent of racism, a reluctance or refusal to support Barack Obama because of the color of his skin.
It's basically, it comes down to that. Something in Appalachian, it's probably the hardest place in the state of Ohio, because the population of the black vote here in southern Ohio is probably 2%.
In Ohio and several other major battlegrounds, the race issue is an urgent focus as increasingly optimistic Democrats and their allies confront what many believe is the last potential barrier to victory.
And then when it gets real bad, it's real bad, and they never, with this one, look you in the eye. Well, I can't vote for him.
At this labor rally in Cleveland, Union leader Jerry McEntee's frustration spilled into the open.
And this doesn't even come out in code. It comes out like this. I can't vote for him because he's a black man. He's not one of us. Well, sisters and brothers, when you hear that, you know what you ought to say? This is what I say. That is total, absolute.
The AFL-CIO promises a $200 million election effort, 70 million phone calls to union households, 25 million mail pieces, many of them featuring white working-class voters vouching for Obama, others rebutting rumors he won't wear a flag pin or isn't a Christian.
You go and you talk to a member, and I've talked to some. You support Barack Obama. You know his record. His record's good for working men and women. Jerry, I know, I like you, but he's a Muslim. Barack Obama's a Muslim. But he's not even a Muslim, he's a Christian.
Democrats across Ohio say increasingly troubling economic news is turning more and more voters against McCain and the Republicans.
This is a critical election. It is. It's frightening right now.
But they concede much of this support for Obama is soft. It's one reason Democrats are more aggressively addressing the race issue and encouraging early voting among union members and others they worry might change their minds. John King, CNN, Columbus, Ohio.